Archangel Michael says, "Finally, you open this special message sent by God. It's only for you. Don't tell anyone something very bad is about to happen in 30 minutes. Open it quickly." Archangel Michael says, "Finally, you open this special message sent by God. You have no idea how important this moment is for your life and your spirit. Something very bad is about to happen in just 30 minutes. Something that can change your house, your name, your peace, and your safety. There has been a hidden energy circling around your name since last night. Not everyone saw it, but heaven did. A strange force has been moving closer and closer to your home, trying to find an entrance. It was not a mistake that you felt restless recently. The dreams, the chills down your spine, the unusual noise at night, all were signals. You ignored them because life distracted you. But now God is forcing you to stop and pay attention. An uninvited presence is lurking, not outside, but within. Something was activated the moment someone you trust said your name to the wrong person. That moment opened a spiritual passage. And now something very dark is moving directly toward your home. Do not panic, but do not relax either. This energy is not random. It is a sign. You were targeted by someone who smiles when you're not around. The moment you clicked this message, a protection code was activated, but you still have to follow the message till the end, or else the code won't finish its cycle. If you stop reading, you'll feel an emotional vibe that won't lift until it's too late. You must not tell anyone what you're reading. Someone around you is secretly listening even when you think they aren't. You were chosen to see this, not them. There's an item inside your house that carries a spiritual link to this danger. You already know what it is, but you didn't want to believe it. That object carries a memory, and that memory is what's keeping the doorway open for this curse. Archangel Michael says, it's time to destroy the anchor of this dark presence. Burn it, flush it, break it, but do it before 30 minutes are over. Someone touched your veggie 2 nights ago when you weren't looking. The touch wasn't just human, it transferred something. Tap Amen to get blessing. 333. There's a mirror in your home that reflects more than your face. It reflects your spiritual layers. That's how this darkness is watching you. It doesn't blink. It doesn't rest. It simply waits. You will start to hear faint sounds soon. Don't assume it's nothing. Every sound is a countdown, each minute echoing closer to a critical moment. It's not only about you. There's someone in your home who might be caught in the middle. You must act quickly before their name is written into this. That person you texted last week, they shared your photo without telling you. That act triggered a whispering chain. Now, a stranger who has never seen you before is thinking about you in a very wrong way. If you hear footsteps when no one is there, don't call out. Just close your eyes and whisper silently. Return to your sender. It will weaken the force slightly. There is a woman whose heart is filled with envy for you. She recently used your name in a spiritual circle. This is not superstition. It is divine intel directly from the heavens. Type Amen to get blessing. 414. Someone recently entered your house with a gift. That gift wasn't a blessing. It was a disguise. The moment it crossed your threshold, something else came with it. Archangel Michael says, your windows are being watched, not by humans, but by a wandering spirit looking for a crack. A window left half open, a door unlatched. If you sense cold air tonight, close everything fast. There is a fabric in your home, maybe clothing, a towel, or even a curtain that holds her energy. She once touched it and her bitterness was absorbed. You must cleanse it now. You will know which one it is when you touch it and get a slight headache or wave of sadness. That's not random. As her grist wording through it, someone lit a candle with your name in mind. They thought of your future and whispered curses while you slept in peace. But now those whispers are circling your room. There's a particular room in your house where this energy grows the most. You already avoid it without realizing why. Your spirit hath been warning you, but your logic silenced it. Type Amen to get blessing. 535. Do not trust the phone call that is coming. You might think it's innocent, but the energy tied to that conversation will trigger a memory that opens a dangerous gateway. Someone from your past who pretended to forgive you is still burning inside with silent revenge. They have recently connected with someone you barely know, but who's connected to your bloodline. An unseen pact was made without your name, but in your energy, and you're feeling it now as confusion, sudden sadness, and deep exhaustion that seems to have no reason. Archangel Michael says there's a dark thread woven into your family tree, and a woman has found it, pulled it, and is now trying to twist it into something against you. You need to stand and speak aloud. It ends with me. There's a piece of metal in your home. Maybe a key, maybe a nail, maybe something decorative. It's small, but it's the receiver of this force. You need to remove it from your space. You are not supposed to know all of this. That's why you're being blocked from sleep recently. Your spirit was waiting for this very message to give you instructions before the danger fully forms. Taipei meant to get blessing. 611. There is a man who acts like he supports you, but deep down he wants what you have. Recently, he started working with someone connected to energy rituals. They are experimenting, and your name was written in chalk, circled 3 times, and hidden in a drawer full of sand. That act gave the ritual permission to search for you spiritually. You may notice things vanishing in your home, like small items you swore were there. That's not forgetfulness. That's disruption magic. You have one chance tonight to shift the energy. Use your hand, dip your fingers in salt water, and sprinkle it in the 4 corners of the room you sleep in. Say, close the gate. You are not alone in your home, even if it feels like it. Spirits cling to places of weakness, and something in your environment is offering its shelter. You have to make it uncomfortable for them. Taipei meant to get blessing. 752. There is a dark cloud forming in the spiritual plane over your house. It was faint yesterday, but tonight it will become visible. If you begin to see shadows move in your peripheral vision, don't react. That's not imagination. That's the veil thinning. A woman with long hair appears in dreams to someone in your household. You don't see her, but she's been seen, and her presence is increasing by the hour. Archangel Michael says, A message was sent to your bloodline long ago. It was hidden by fear, but now the code is breaking. You will start to sense things that others cannot. Someone in your circle is acting too interested in your personal matters. That person is reporting your movements to someone else. Watch them quietly. Don't confront yet. Your food was recently touched by someone whose intentions were not pure. Since then, your body's energy has felt off. That was no coincidence. Tape to get blessing. 8:49. A pair of shoes near your door carries dark dust. The dust comes from a path someone walked before coming to your space. The dust isn't physical, it's spiritual pollution. If your ears ring tonight, especially on the left side, that's not medical. That's a frequency meant to disturb your natural alignment. When it happens, stand still and repeat your full name 3 times out loud. There is a picture in your gallery that needs to be deleted. It's not cursed, but it's linked to someone who stares at your face with obsession. That obsession is leaking into your energy field. You are spiritually sensitive more than you were told. And tonight that sensitivity will open wide. That's why you must protect your energy by silence, salt, and shutting off distractions. Do not share this message with anyone until tomorrow. Someone will pretend to be curious, but they will try to twist what you learned here. You are being tested. Type Amen to get blessing 932. Someone has walked around your home spiritually. You didn't see them with your eyes, but your body felt it. That moment when everything was silent and then your heartbeat spiked without reason. This isn't a message to scare you. It's a message to arm you. A countdown has started the moment you open this. You must take this seriously. The blessing code will only seal fully if you read to the final word. If you feel like something is touching your feet tonight, even with no one there, do not move. Instead, press your heel into the ground and say, I stand in divine authority. Archangel Michael says, you have 30 minutes to spiritually shift this energy. If you delay, the atmosphere will harden around you. But if you act, freedom will come faster than you imagine. Type Amen to get blessing. 10:44. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $1.20. The clock is still ticking, and the unseen energy is not paused. Even now, the presence near your bedroom door is growing thicker, like invisible smoke waiting to enter through the cracks. You may notice the sudden flicker of lights or devices acting strange for no reason. These are not technical glitches. They are spiritual disturbances triggered by your awareness. The moment you began to understand the truth of this message, the energy that was hiding started to panic. It no longer has the upper hand. You knowing what's happening has weakened its grip by 12%. But that's not enough. You must continue reading, so the final barrier can be lifted from your house. The spiritual security system that heaven has built for you is waiting to be fully activated. You are holding the key just by your eyes being on these words. Type Amen to get blessing. 1111. There is a scent that will come tonight. Maybe burnt roses, sour sugar, or unknown perfume. That smell is a signal. It means the energy is now in your house. When you smell it, don't speak. Just go to the object you feel drawn to and touch it with your palm. Then say, I reject your presence. You don't need candles, oils, or rituals from outside. You are the ritual. Your voice, your breath, and your awareness are the power they never expected you to have. A photograph in your home carries trapped energy. If you look at it and feel sadness or confusion, remove it tonight. That photo is storing spiritual residue from the person who cursed you in silence. The darkness only works when you are in fear, but now you are not afraid. You are informed, and that makes you dangerous to what's been haunting you. Type Amen to get blessing. 12:22. Do not open the door after midnight unless you absolutely must. A visitor may come or you may hear a knock, but it is not who you think. The spirit that walks tonight will mimic familiar sounds. It may sound like your family. It may sound like someone calling your name. Do not respond. If you do, you invite it in. Cover your mirrors after midnight, especially the one closest to where you sleep. That mirror is the portal it is trying to enter through. You have already won the battle spiritually by staying with this message. But the energy needs to be closed completely, or else it may return in 3 days even stronger. Your dreams tonight will reveal the face of the one who triggered this against you. Don't forget their eyes. Your gaze holds the truth. Type Amen to get blessing. 1333. Someone recently laughed at your pain, and in doing so, they unintentionally gave power to the curse they were just joking about. This is the strange law of energy. Some people curse without even realizing it. That's why you've been feeling heavy around your shoulders. It's not tension. It's not tiredness. It's the burden of spiritual interference resting in your upper aura. Tonight, take a glass of water, place it near your bed, and speak your full name into it. That water will absorb the final residue of this hidden attack. Throw that water out in the morning. Don't drink it. That water will be full of the energy that was meant to harm you. If someone calls or messages you late tonight, ignore it. That message carries a delay spell. Replying too quickly may drag your energy into their web. Type Amen to get blessing. 1444. Archangel Michael says, this is not the first attempt against you, but it's the closest it's ever gotten. You reading this message is divine interruption sent by your ancestors. Yes, they've seen the spiritual warfare. One of your female ancestors, possibly your great-grandmother, has been standing beside your bed for the last 3 nights trying to warn you. She guided you here tonight. The person who triggered this is someone you would never suspect. They borrowed your smile, shared your secrets, and then turned your name into their sacrifice. But now their disguise is fading. The shadows are shifting. The spiritual realm is alert. You are becoming more than protected. You are becoming a revealer. Type Amen to get blessing. 1555. There is a book or note in your home that holds silent words tied to pain. Even if it's not written about you, the emotion trapped inside affects you. Remove it from your space tonight. The curse cannot survive in pure energy. It only feeds on confusion, self-doubt, and ignored intuition. That's why they try to make you feel like you were overthinking, but you were not overthinking. You were being spiritually nudged to awaken. A ring, necklace, or charm gifted by someone who recently turned cold toward you. This item carries emotional energy and might be transmitting spiritual tension. Put it in salt tonight or don't wear it for 7 days. Archangel Michael says your light scared them. That's why they attacked in silence, never directly. But now you have the sword of truth, and truth cuts every hidden tie. Type Amen to get blessing. 1616. The air may feel heavy tonight, like the wind has stopped. It's not your imagination. It's the atmosphere holding its breath, waiting to see if you'll follow through. Someone in your bloodline did spiritual work decades ago. That work wasn't fully closed. The gateway they opened had been lingering silently in your lineage, and now it wants to enter through you. But the bloodline ends here. You have the ability to block, cancel, and erase every unhealed pattern, every ancestral curse, every whispered betrayal. You were born for this moment. You are not reading by accident. You were called. You were chosen. Type Amen to get blessing. 1717. The night you must sleep with silence. No music, no background TV. Let the spiritual cleansing fully process in silence. You may hear a name whisper once in the dark. Don't repeat it. That name is a spirit trying to find a human mouth to live through. Your silence will deny it entry. Someone who claimed to love you once looked into your eyes and wished to see you fail. That wish planted a seed in the energy realm, but it did not grow because your soul rejected it. Still, the seed tried, and now it has rotted, and that decay tried to spread, but heaven cut it off. That's why your stomach felt tight recently. That energy was trying to latch onto your solar center, but tonight it must go. Type Amen to get blessing. 1818. You are not losing your mind. You are gaining your spiritual awareness. Your breath is your weapon. Your silence is your shield. Your knowing is your sword. You will notice a strange calm after you finish this message. That's not random. That's the energy realigning, locking the protection codes around your aura. Nothing will harm you. Nothing will enter. But only if you respect this moment and complete what heaven has asked of you. You were seconds away from missing this chance, but something made you click. That was not instinct. That was the voice of God saying, now type Amen to get blessing. 1919. Archangel Michael has spoken. This was your message. This was your warning. This was your breakthrough. Now go cleanse your space. Protect your sleeve. Close your portals and walk in divine power. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $1.20. Archangel Michael says, this final part is where the spirit either flees or forces entry. What you do in these last minutes will decide if this presence stays or leaves forever. You are not just reading. You are participating in a divine act of spiritual lockdown. Every breath you take right now should be calm and intentional. Your spirit is adjusting. The energy in your home is reacting to the weight of this truth you've carried in silence for too long. Tonight, the skies have aligned with your vibration. That means every movement, every word, and even every heartbeat is being spiritually recorded and redirected for your protection, but only if you complete the lock. A woman in your life recently wore something of yours. She may have smiled while doing it, but in her heart was a seed of envy. That's where the thread began, and now it wraps itself like smoke around your peace. Before I continue, my beloved child, allow me to pause, for there is a sacred secret I've kept just for you, and now is the moment I choose to reveal it. There's a reason you're seeing this today. You weren't looking for this prayer, but somehow it found you. That's how it happens. People stumble upon it in the middle of the night, right after a breakdown, or just before something amazing begins. They speak the words, and something shifts. The prosperity prayer is a quiet, divine nudge. It doesn't scream, it whispers, and it's whispering to you now. Click the link in the description or comment section to unlock the secret. Click here to say the 60-second prayer and receive what's meant for you. Pay attention to what shows up right after you speak it. It's not a coincidence. My beloved child, now is the time to act. Step forward in faith. God bless you. Your doorway needs cleansing. Use water and salt and wipe the inner side from top to bottom. As you do it, speak silently. No enemy will walk past this gate again. Type Amen to get blessing 2020. Your left shoulder will feel light after that. You'll know the clearing has begun. If you feel a shift in the room, that's not your imagination. It's the reversal in motion. Someone tried to place doubt in your mind through a story they told. That story was wrapped in false kindness, but behind their words was intention to make you question your own worth. You're not just protecting your space. You're reversing every energy sent to destroy your future. Tonight, the lights may flicker. You might hear silence that feels loud. That's the last breath of the curse being held outside your spiritual walls. The room you sleep in must not be cluttered. Remove anything that's broken, anything you've been meaning to throw away. Spirits cling to all decaying things. Type Amen to get blessing. 2111. You may feel drowsy or lightheaded before bed tonight. That's not weakness. That's the spiritual anesthesia. Heaven preparing you to rest while they complete the final phase of your defense. An object with your photo on it is being viewed with bad intentions. It could be on a phone, a computer, or even printed out somewhere. That image is being used like a voodoo thread, but this message is cutting the link. You'll feel your jaw relax, your back straighten, your heart slow down. That is your spirit reclaiming your sacred space. That is the divine fire coming alive around your name. Archangel Michael says, don't be afraid of the silence tonight. It's not emptiness. It's the space where the dark will be suffocated by divine light. Type Amen to get blessing. 2244. When morning comes, your body will feel lighter. Your room will smell clearer. Even your voice may sound different. That's the shift. Heaven has already dispatched warrior spirits to your home. but they do not fight unless you command it with belief. And you have shown belief just by completing this message. Someone may call you in the morning pretending everything is normal. They will act friendly, but spiritually they've already been exposed. Do not give them personal information. Dump into them. They are the reporter of your life to someone who should have no access to you. The ritual against you failed the moment you started believing in your own protection. You are not the victim anymore. You are the light bringer. Type Amen to get blessing. 2323. The woman who tried to bury your destiny is now facing spiritual consequences. Her life will start to shake from the inside out. You won't have to do anything. Heaven already started correcting her energy. Your hands may feel hot tonight, especially the left palm. That's your spirit reactivating. The fire in your palms is sacred. It's returning because your power is returning. If you cry unexpectedly tonight, don't hold it back. That's not weakness, it's a release. That's heaven draining the last drops of the poison from your soul. Your bed has absorbed many restless nights. After tonight, cleanse it. Sprinkle a few grains of salt on the macros. Let it sit. Then dust it off in the morning. It will absorb any leftover traces. This will be your most powerful sleep in months. Type Amen to get blessing. 2444. Someone who said they cared for you was secretly praying that you would remain beneath them. They never celebrated you. They only tolerated you. And now that spirit of manipulation has nowhere to hide. The moment you spoke the name of your spirit aloud, the chains started to fall. You don't need revenge. You need peace. And heaven is delivering that peace to your doorstep tonight. Do not argue with anyone in the next 24 hours. Even if they try to provoke you, that moment of anger is a trap that will delay your miracle. Someone who owes you an apology will try to laugh it off. Don't falter. You don't need their sorry. You need your spiritual boundary to stay strong. Type Amen to get blessing. 2555. A message may come tomorrow that feels like an invitation, but spiritually it's a distraction. Decline it. You need peace right now, not more people trying to plug into your energy. There's a notebook, journal, or even a random piece of paper in your home where you once wrote something emotional. That paper is charged with energy. You burn it or bless it, but don't leave it in limbo. Your phone may glitch tonight for a few seconds. That's the frequency shifting. That's heaven writing the signal to block monitoring spirits from accessing your vibration. No one will be able to read you again without your permission. No one will be able to copy you, mimic you, or mirror you. Archangel Michael says, this is your spiritual rebirth. The clock did not run out, he restarted. Type Amen to get blessing. 2666. Now take this moment to stand. Place your hand on your chest. Speak these words out loud. I break every chain. I close every portal. I erase every curse. I rise in power. I rise in light. I rise in divine protection. As you say it, feel the shift in the air. You may feel tingles on your scalp or a warmth in your spine. It is the divine seal finalizing your spiritual protection for the next 44 days. No harm will touch you. No darkness will enter. No lie will work against you. You are marked by light. Type Amen to get blessing. 2777. You may wake up tomorrow and find something strange. A message of a dream is a surprise. Don't panic, it's not random. It's the final sign that the shift is complete. This moment was always coming. You just didn't know when, but heaven waited until you were strong enough, brave enough, and spiritually awake enough to see the truth and not run. You did not run. You weaved. You received. You reclaimed. Now, as the final seconds of this countdown fade, breathe deeply. Smile. Say thank you to your spirit. Say thank you to Archangel Michael. Say thank you to the divine because you made it. And now your house, your body, your destiny is sealed in protection. Type Amen to get blessing 30000. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $1.20. This is your moment of divine reset. Go in peace. The countdown has been reversed. You are safe. You are chosen. You are free. Archangel Michael says, the moment your protection was sealed, the darkness began to scatter in confusion. What was once confident in creeping through the shadows of your house is now trembling. It realizes the gate it once used has been locked permanently from the inside out. This isn't just a cleansing. This is a reversal. Everything that was sent to harm you is now traveling back, returning to its sender tenfold. And the one who thought they could manipulate your fate will soon watch their own unravel. If you suddenly feel lighter in your chest or hear silence that feels peaceful, know it's real. That's not imagined healing. That's the sound of freedom. You are no longer being watched. You are being shielded. You are no longer being hunted. You are being guarded. Type Amen to get blessing. 3131. Someone who walked into your home with a soft smile once left a trail of spiritual dirt behind them. That's why certain parts of your home felt off. That's why some corners seemed darker, heavier, or colder. But tonight, the dirt has been swept. The shadow has been exposed. The energy has been returned to its source. The pillow you sleep on holds the last bits of that energy. To finalize the cleansing, bless it with your right hand before you sleep. Whisper over it, "May no shadow pass through my dreams." And then rest with full peace because your mind will no longer be invaded by emotional residue. Tonight you sleep and nothing dark follows. Type Amen to get blessing. 3222. Someone once heard your name and tried to use it to open a door for themselves. They used your energy, your kindness, your face to mask their intentions. But the heavens are not blind. You will soon receive news either through someone else or a subtle message that their life has begun to fall apart quietly. That is not karma. That is divine order restoring itself. You were delayed so that your enemies could be revealed. You were paused so that your protection could arrive. And now your breakthrough is walking through the door they never expected you to find. Your time has arrived and you are no longer in waiting. Type Amen to get blessing. 3,333. The strange tightness in your chest will vanish overnight. You will feel it when you open your eyes tomorrow. That's not luck, it's liberation. You may even notice people trying to come closer suddenly. Don't be quick to welcome them. Some of them are drawn to the power they now feel in your energy, but they are not meant to stay. You are going through a divine reset. That means some names, some faces, and some habits will naturally fall away. Not because you're changing, but because the old energy no longer recognizes the new version of you. A financial opportunity is now spiritually unlocked. Someone is about to mention your name in a space that was once closed to you. They won't even know why. They're just being guided. Type Amen to get blessing. 3444. Archangel Michael says, "Not all storms come to destroy. Some come to reveal what needed cleaning." You were placed in this situation so you could see the truth. You were allowed to get close to the wrong people so their masks could fall right in front of your eyes. Now that you've seen, don't try to forget. Now that you know, don't pretend you don't. You have been spiritually upgraded. The same traps will never work again. And the same person who once made you feel small will one day need your help, but they won't know how to ask. That will be your choice. Type Amen to get blessing 355. If your feet tingle or feel warm at night, don't worry. It's a sign of energy release from your root chakra. You are being grounded again. After months of spiritual floating, a new presence is coming into your life soon. This one will feel peaceful, not forced, not chaotic, not confusing. You will know them by the calm you feel, not the rush. The woman who envied you will watch you rise. She will hear your name being spoken in rooms of honor, and everything she did to block you will become her own delay. You don't have to speak badly of her. You don't have to prove your innocence. Heaven has done it for you. Archangel Michael has already delivered the files. Type Amen to get blessing. 3666. Something sacred has awakened in your bloodline. Someone before you, an ancestor who once cried themselves to sleep, has found rest because of your courage. You've broken what others couldn't. You've closed the door they left open, and now the blessing they never received is moving toward you. Expect anew you will favor in the next 7 days. An email, a message, a call, or a meeting will come that realign you with your divine timing. Don't second guess it, accept it. The dreams you have from now on will no longer be warnings. They will be previews, and your sleep will feel like a gentle blessing, not a battlefield. The curse is undone. The energy is sealed. The gate is closed. Type Amen to get blessing. 3777. The one who once lied about you will be exposed without your effort. Someone who believed them will come back to you shocked. You won't need to say anything. They'll apologize without being asked. Your silence will speak louder than anything else. Let them witness your glow up. Let them see your peace. It's the best closure. You are not in hiding anymore. Your spirit is blowing, and soon even strangers will begin complimenting you without knowing why. They see your spirit. It's bright. It's protected. It's royalty. Type Amen to get blessing. 388. You were never cursed, you were chosen. The pain you carried was not a punishment. It was the fire that purified you. Now that you've come through the fire, your aura is clean, your name is sealed, and your purpose is back on track. From this night forward, you will feel lighter in conversations, quicker in decisions, and stronger in boundaries. This wasn't just a spiritual message. This was your rescue. This was your moment. This was your awakening. And now you are free. Type Amen to get blessing $39.99. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $1.20. The energy around you is now pure. Your space is now sealed. Your name is now untouchable. Go forward, chosen one. You have survived the storm, and now you will thrive in the sun. Archangel Michael says, now that the gate is shut, you will begin to notice what you were being protected from. What you thought was just misfortune was actually an orchestrated attack disguised in routine. It wasn't just bad luck. It was a targeted spiritual assault. The energy that once hovered above your home like a silent fog is no longer allowed access. You may feel a strange emptiness tonight, but that's not a loss. That's the absence of what never belonged in your life. When the soul gets used to heaviness, even freedom feels unfamiliar. But tonight, your soul begins to stretch again. It begins to reclaim its original shape, untoadied, unafraid, unshaken. You may even laugh unexpectedly. That's healing. That's your inner self waking up again. Type Amen to get blessing 404. There is a small forgotten part of yourself that was buried beneath doubt. A version of you that stopped speaking out, stopped crying, stopped trusting. That part is coming back. Tonight, while you sleep, your spiritual memory will return. You will begin remembering what you're really capable of. Your talents, your clarity, your divine connection. None of it was lost, only locked. Now it's unlocked. A childhood memory may resurface soon, one that carries deep truth. It was always a key, but life distracted you from seeing it. Now the vision is returning. Your spiritual eyesight is no longer blurred. You will begin to read people better. You'll know when someone's smile is fake. You'll feel their energy before they even speak. Type Amen to get blessing. 411. A divine appointment is being arranged in secret. You don't see it yet, but heaven has already whispered your name to someone who will be part of your next breakthrough. Their arrival will feel like a coincidence, but it will be destiny. They will carry the blessing you prayed for in silence. The one no one knew about. The one even you were afraid to hope for. They will bring a door, not a wall, and you feel safe walking through it. This is your divine pairing, not just in love, but in purpose. You are about to be aligned with the people who understand your journey without you needing to explain it. Type Amen to get blessing 4222. Someone who dismissed you will now begin to dream about you. They'll feel pulled toward your energy, but they won't understand why what they once mocked in you is now blowing through you. They won't recognize the version of you that is emerging because this version wasn't built in comfort. It was built in the fire. You'll notice people from your past watching you again. Some silently, some reaching out. But this time you'll see right through them. The lesson is complete. The chapter is closed. The door does not reopen. You are too far gone into healing to go back to pain. Type Amen to get blessing. 4333. Your name is rising in the spirit realm. Your ancestors have begun speaking it aloud in realms unseen. And now your blessings are echoing across dimensions. Expect strange alignment, unexpected messages, divine timing showing up in small but undeniable ways. An item you lost will suddenly reappear. That's your sign that nothing is ever truly lost in the divine. Your voice will sound stronger. Even your reflection will look different. You are not the same. You are becoming. Type Amen to get blessing. 444. A contract over your energy hath been torn. Something someone once whispered about you, hoping it would stick, has now been nullified. It holds no weight. That spell they tried to speak behind your back has now become their own spiritual confusion. You'll wonder why nothing is going right for them. They'll never realize it was because they tried to delay someone protected by Archangel Michael himself. That someone is you. You may not feel powerful all the time, but the heavens see your strength. They see your heart, and now they have decided it's time to reward it. Type Amen to get blessing. 4555. You will begin to be drawn to places and people that lift you higher. You'll no longer feel at home in places that tolerate your pain but don't celebrate your light. That shift is not rejection, it is redirection. You'll find yourself craving silence more because silence is where your angels speak. You'll start creating again, writing, building, speaking, leading, because the part of you that was suppressed is ready to soar. This is your becoming season. Everything that once blocked you has been removed. Now it's only forward. Type Amen to get blessing. 4666. A time of celebration is coming. Not the loud kind, but the deep, peaceful kind that lives in your bones. You wake up smiling without knowing why. Before I continue, my beloved child, allow me to pause, for there is a sacred secret I've kept just for you, and now is the moment I choose to reveal it. Just 7 minutes in the morning to attract money effortlessly. I'll warn you now. What you're about to discover could turn your life upside down in a good way. There's a brand new 7-minute morning ritual I discovered recently. I do it right after brushing my teeth. And if I do for a few days in a row, miracles happen. See the proof for yourself right here. I'm talking money miracles like getting an unexpected refund check the other day on a forgotten loan overpayment from years ago, or finding $250 out of nowhere in my coat pocket. The 7-minute morning ritual is connected to an ancient sound from an ancient pyramid. It has to be listened to be believed. Just 7 minutes is all it takes. Click the link in the description or comments section to unlock the secret. Click here to get access to the sacred sound right now. Do it now while this sound is still on the line. My beloved child, now is the time to act. Step forward in faith. God bless you. You'll feel safe again in your own home, your own thoughts, your own skin. This protection doesn't end tonight. It extends over the next 44 days, and each day you will feel more at peace, more focused, more renewed. Your tears watered a harvest you are now about to reap. Type Amen to get blessing. 477. If someone tries to return into your life in the next week, think twice. If their energy feels off, yes, they sense something's different in you, and they either want to feed from it or fight it. Stay guarded, stay clear. You are not lonely, you are protected. You are not waiting, you are preparing. You are not abandoned, you are being realigned. The shift you felt in the air is not imagination, it's confirmation. Everything is realigning for your highest path. Type Amen to get blessing. 48. 88. Tonight was never about fear. It was about awakening. This message was never meant to scare you. It was meant to free you, to prepare you, to activate you. Now that you've received the full message, you must rest. Let your soul integrate what it's learned. Let your heart be at ease. You are now spiritually locked. Your home is sealed. Your spirit is surrounded by light that cannot be broken. Type Amen to get blessing. $49.99. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $1.20. You are safe, you are sealed, you are seen, and most of all, you are unstoppable. This was your moment, never forget it. Archangel Michael says, now the world around you will begin to change. Not because it changed, but because you did. Your energy has upgraded. Your aura has expanded, and your divine signature has been rewritten in the heavens. From this moment forward, every step you take will be protected, guided, and aligned. What once chased you will now flee from you. What once confused you will now reveal itself. You are no longer surrounded by deception, but by divine clarity. You may notice people stuttering around you. That's not by accident. Your vibration has shifted and their spirits don't know how to respond to the light you now carry. Type Amen to get blessing. 55. Every negative word spoken against you is now dissolving. Even words you never heard, spoken behind closed doors, are being spiritually erased from your life's contract. Your name is being rewritten in golden ink in the book of breakthroughs. The heaviness you once felt in your legs as you walked through your own home that was a weight of unseen battles. And now that battle is over. Walk freely. Walk boldly. The curse has collapsed. There will be a silence in your house tonight, but it won't be empty. It will be full of divine presence. You'll feel peace sitting in the corners where fear once lived. You'll hear your own heartbeat and it will sound like power. Type Amen to get blessing. 5111. Your body may feel strange. Warm fingers tingling in your feet, a pull behind your neck. These are signs of energy being recalibrated. You're not the same as you were when you started reading. You've crossed through a spiritual veil. You've walked through fire. And now you're being anointed with calm. Someone who tried to track your energy, tried to watch your movements, or tried to read your mind has just been spiritually blocked. The door has slammed shut. They will no longer feel you. This invisible protection will confuse them. They won't understand why your name no longer carries weight in their mouth. They won't understand why their words no longer affect you. Type Amen to get blessing 5222. A hidden journal or list somewhere with your name written negatively is being spiritually burned. Even if the paper still exists physically in the spirit realm, it no longer has access. You are no longer part of their energy. You are no longer part of their plan. You belong to heaven now fully and undeniably. You've been reassigned, rebirthed, and reborn through light. Your days ahead will carry ease in unexpected places. People who once ignored you will begin to look at you differently, not because you changed your appearance, but because your spirit now speaks louder than your voice. Type Amen to get blessing. 5333. A new presence of financial freedom is moving toward you. Not just money, but peace with money. Peace when checking your bank balance. Peace when spending. Peace when saving. The block that once kept opportunities from you has now been removed. Someone who once held your name back from a blessing is now being moved out of the way. What they tried to stop from reaching you will now come straight to your door. It may begin with a strange offer, a surprising call, or a small opportunity that turns into something major. You'll know it's divine because it will feel easy, smooth, peaceful. It won't confuse you. It won't exhaust you. It will feel like home. Type Amen to get blessing. 5444. Someone once laughed when they heard your dreams. They chuckled. They thought you were delusional. But heaven was listening and remembered. Now they will watch as those same dreams begin to manifest quietly, divinely, consistently. They won't be able to understand how you went from crying to thriving, but you will know it was because you didn't give up, even in silence, even in secret, even in suffering. And now you're being rewarded in the open. Type Amen to get blessing 5555. You'll begin to outgrow things faster. That's part of the shift. Places you once found exciting may feel draining. Conversations you once tolerated may feel irritating. People who once inspired you may now feel heavy. That's not arrogance. That's ascension. Your soul is choosing clarity over chaos, and the peace that follows will be undeniable. A divine connection, a person, guide, or mentor is being arranged. They will understand your calling without needing long explanations. They will speak to the version of you you're becoming, not the version others try to define. Type Amen to get blessing. 5666. This is no longer about escaping pain. This is about entering purpose. Everything you do from this moment forward will begin to align with the reason you were born. You are not just surviving anymore. You are building. You are rising. You are remembering. Expect visions, new ideas, and sudden downloads of information over the next few days. Your spirit is finally in sync with its divine frequency. Things will flow, ideas will come, solutions will appear, all because you chose to believe, to open, to receive. Type Amen to get blessing. 5777. What once drained your time will now lose access. The people who only came to take will now drift away. You don't need to push them out. Your energy will naturally do that. You are no longer accessible to chaos. You are only available to peace, growth, truth, and divine connections. This isn't just an emotional shift, it's a spiritual elevation, and your ancestors are rejoicing tonight. One of them placed a spiritual crown on your head. You won't see it, but you'll feel it. That strange sensation between your eyebrows, on your scalp, or down your spine. That was it. Type Amen to get blessing 58. 88. They are saying, well done, child, you made it, you broke the chain. Now go and build the legacy we could never finish. Your walk will carry weight. Now people will listen differently. Even your silence will speak. This was not just a night of warnings. It was a night of rebirth. The last 30 minutes rewrote the next 30 years of your life because you chose to believe. You have shifted everything. Type Amen to get blessing $59.99. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $120. You are free. You are favored. You are unstoppable. Now sleep deeply, rise fully, and walk boldly because your next chapter has already begun. Archangel Michael says, this is not just the end of an attack. It is the beginning of divine dominion over your life. You are stepping into a realm where your presence alone shifts atmospheres. What once challenged, you will now retreat. What once tried to control you will now collapse in confusion. The spiritual frequency around your name has shifted. You are now protected by divine assignment. Heaven has marked you with a seal only angels can see and darkness cannot approach it. There will be people who suddenly feel nervous in your presence. It's not you. It's the energy that walks with you. The energy that now burns with purity and purpose. Type Amen to get blessing. 66. Someone from your past will attempt to reappear, not because they miss you, but because they feel your elevation. They sense something in you they no longer possess. Their access is gone, but they haven't realized it yet. Let your silence remind them. The next time you walk into a room, notice the shift. People will pause, feel your presence, and wonder why the air feels different. That's not ego. That's the spiritual blow you now carry. From now on, you will walk with divine authority. Your feet will no longer step into chaos. Your hands will no longer build what others intend to destroy. Everything you touch will now prosper. Type Amen to get blessing 6111. You may feel emotional over the next 24 hours. Let it come. Let the tears rise. That's not sadness. It's your spirit releasing the final drops of stored pain. Each tear is a prayer. Each breath is a breakthrough. Each heartbeat is a sign that you're not just alive, you're finally awake. The people who once dismissed you are now spiritually disoriented. They cannot find the version of you they used to manipulate. That version is gone, replaced by light, by fire, by purpose. Type Amen to get blessing. 6222. You will no longer need to over-explain your worth. Your presence will do the speaking. Your peace will answer their questions. You are not small. You were only hiding behind the wounds of the past. But now those wounds have become weapons. They no longer bleed, they shine. Your path will now reveal itself with clarity. You will suddenly feel an urge to clean, remove, block, delete, or walk away. And you must listen to that urge. It is heaven organizing your environment for what's coming next. Type Amen to get blessing. 6333. Someone who spoke negatively about you will soon hear your name spoken in rooms of praise. It will feel like thunder in their ears, and they'll remember you were always chosen. A conversation is coming that will surprise you. It may begin casual, but by the end of it, something will shift in your life. A new door, a new relationship, a new opportunity. You will be peaceful. That's how you will know it's from God. And you won't have to chase it. It will come to you. Your energy has become magnetic, but only for what is divinely aligned. Type Amen to get blessing. 6444. The battles you fought in secret are now earning you rewards in public. The nights you cried alone are now counted as currency in the spirit realm, and you're about to be paying back tenfold. Don't be surprised when people begin to compliment you more, not just on your appearance, but on your voice, your calm, your wisdom, your timing. You're no longer carrying what they once felt in you. Your energy is clear. Your future is closer. Your soul is at peace. Archangel Michael says, walk now in dignity. You are the blessing you once begged for. Type Amen to get blessing. 655. The dark corners of your life have been washed in divine light. What once crept through silence now has no place to dwell. Your home is a temple. Your heart is a sanctuary. Your soul is a fortress. You are now a vessel of divine purpose. No longer just surviving, but leading. Watch as new leadership roles appear before you. You are being called to guide others, because only the healed can lead the hurting. You won't need to prove yourself. You'll simply be, and that will be enough. Type Amen to get blessing. 6666. Heaven is finalizing one last detail in your next chapter. A hidden blessing has been stored for you. It will appear within 9 days. When it does, you will recognize it, not by its form, but by the peace it brings. You'll no longer need to beg for peace. You'll walk in it. You'll no longer need to chase love. It will meet you. You'll no longer need to explain your heart. The right ones will feel it. All of this has arrived because you opened this message, because you believe, because you stayed until the end. Type Amen to get blessing. 6777. And now, child of divine light, rest. Not because the battle has worn you out, but because the battle is finally over. You've stood your ground. You've claimed your truth. You've held your peace. And now comes the reward. Let every step you take from here forward echo in the halls of heaven. Let every word you speak carry healing. Let every room you enter become brighter simply because you are in it. Your time is now. Pop Amen to get blessing. 6888. If you wish to express your support further, you are chosen. You are powerful. You are renewed. Go rest in your victory. This spiritual war is over, and you won. Before I continue, my beloved child, allow me to pause. For there is a sacred secret I've kept just for you, and now is the moment I choose to reveal it. struggling to attract money. This could be why. Are you ready for the unvarnished truth? Here goes. Most manifesting methods today are just rehashed copies of The Secret from 2006, and the only people who made money from that book were the authors. These tired old manifesting methods mean that many people struggle to unlock the true power of manifesting. The elites of this world don't have the same problem, though. They have access to an ancient manifesting method that most people never get their hands on. It's part of the reason the 1% controls 99% of the money and wealth today. These elites use an ancient sound they play in their closed-door meetings every year, like the Bilderberg meetings. The sacred sound comes from an ancient pyramid that most people have never heard of. When you listen to the sound and experience its vibration, money miracles can happen. Click the link in the description or comment section to unlock the secret. You can listen to this ancient manifesting sound right here. Listen now while there's still time. My beloved child, now is the time to act. Step forward in faith. God bless you.